Hello, this is Mike Sanderson. Welcome to our Private Money Lending, How It Works presentation. Thank you for joining us. This presentation will help us get acquainted. Now, as a disclaimer, this is not an offer to sell securities. Any person or entity wishing to become an investor must first be qualified by our company. Now, we are not licensed securities dealers or brokers, and this presentation should be construed as informational and not as an advertisement soliciting for any particular purpose. Now, our company is a for-profit private real estate lender. We loan money to experienced real estate investors, remodelers, and builders. Now, our competitive advantage in the marketplace is our experience as well as the speed at which we can provide capital to our borrowers to help them purchase properties below market value. Our 4 decades of experience and knowledge in the industry help create successful loans and profit for all involved. Now, what is private lending? Let's take a look at how the banks make money. We all deposit our money into our checking, savings, and CD accounts, and the bank loans the money out to other people at a higher interest rate. We are simply cutting out the middleman to give you, the investor, a higher return on your investment dollar. Now, why private lending? Well, the banks are not lending. Many lending opportunities for good returns are available in the market. It's the safest position to be in a real estate investment. It's the best way to create cash flow without the hassle of tenants and toilets. And the low interest rates we're experiencing now really helps our owner-occupant buyers. We develop long-term relationships with borrowers who are real estate investors, remodelers, or builders. The skills we look for in our borrowers are their experience of doing successful projects, their know-how to locate good properties at deep discounts, and then they borrow money from us to acquire the property as well as make necessary improvements. And then they sell the house to a retail buyer to pay off the loan as well as make a profit for themselves. Our average time from funding a new loan to being paid back is 6 months. How can borrowers buy the houses and property below market value? They specialize in distressed properties that usually need work. They know where to look, what to buy, and more importantly, what not to buy and how to improve the property. They create value by purchasing ugly, vacant property and turning them into attractive, functional, desirable family homes. Now, an example of an investor case might be Bill moves his retirement account to a self-directed IRA account. Now, not one through a brokerage house that's limited to whatever they sell, but one held by a custodian that gives Bill total freedom in where to invest. Bill contacts us for more information about investing with our company, and he completes an investment qualification form, and we discuss his investment goals. Now, who can be an investor? An individual? It could be an entity like an LLC, corporation or partnership. It may be a self-directed IRA, 401k, or pension plan. It might be a partnership or group, or a trust. Now, here's an example of a recent project that we financed. On the left is the before picture from the front of the house, and on the right is the after picture. Now, the most drastic of the improvements on the house were the kitchen. It was really in shambles, as you can see on the left. And on the right, they added new floor covering, new cabinets, new countertops, 2 new windows, new lighting, and obviously paint, which really improved the kitchen. Now, on the top left, believe it or not, is the old master bedroom. What they did was they extended it, made it a lot bigger, and in the back they added a 5-piece bath, which really improved it. And of course, the carpet and paint and new windows. On the bottom was the main bath. And of course, they repainted, put new lighting fixtures, window, cabinets, and plumbing fixtures. Made a huge improvement. Now, an example of loan terms. This particular house had an after-repaired value of $160,000. We loaned them $95,000, which resulted in a loan-to-value ratio of 59%. In other words, we loaned only 59% of the value of the property. Now, the term was 6 months, and it was secured by a first position note and deed of trust. Now, here's an example of a new construction project. that we did recently. Of course, we start out with a vacant lot. They go ahead and put in the foundation and the all-weather driveway. And on the left, you can see the house being framed up. On the right, the completed house before the driveway and the landscaping is in. Of course, here's a couple of interior shots of the kitchen, and things that are really popular in today's market are the stainless steel appliances and also the granite countertops. Of course, here's the picture of the family room. Now, the numbers on this particular project, it had a completed value of $220,000, a loan amount of $140,000, which gave it a loan-to-value ratio of 64%. In other words, we loaned 64% of what the property was worth. Now, term was 6 months, and again, it was secured by a first position note and deed of trust. So how do we protect our loans? First, we work with experienced repeat borrowers. We review their renovation and building plans and budget. We verify the value of the project before approving the loan. We review their marketing plan and confirm their selling price. Of course, we oversee the entire process. We provide proper closing documentations. The most important of these, of course, is the note and deed of trust. And we're lending no more than 65 to 70 cents on the dollar, and sometimes considerably less. Most loans are funded through title and escrow companies. We get two types of insurance. One is the fire insurance in case the home burns down, and the lender's title insurance, which insures the condition of the title to make sure they can resell the property. We inspect progress and pay progress draws to the borrower or contractor as the project is completed. We support the marketing process, and we provide payoff figures and instructions to escrow. My 4 decades of experience as a real estate broker, builder, developer, remodeler, and property manager right here in Puget Sound area are a big help. We started our real estate property management company in 1977, and it still operates today. I've closed over 1,200 real estate transactions, and if you'd like more information on my bio, you can see it on this website. Now, what I really like is the contribution we make to our local economy. Each loan creates 4 to 5 jobs. We improve neighborhoods and provide nice homes for families. We help build solid communities in our local area. And I really like the win-win because the borrower makes money as well as our investors and us. Now, how do we mitigate risk? We really focus on the asset value and protective equity. We use common sense underwriting. Our experience to step into the borrower's position if necessary is very helpful. We focus on short-term, non-owner occupied loans. We create consistent returns and conservative local investments. And the safest position to be in any real estate investment is the lender because they get paid first. In other words, we see the 65% loan and 35% equity. Regardless of whether the investor, owner, refinances or resells the property, the loan, the 65% gets paid first before they get anything. Now what? If you have questions, you can submit the Contact Us form on this website and we'll be in touch with you shortly. If you love the concept and want to become one of our investors, you can submit the short investor application form on this website. We will contact you to discuss your needs and help you complete an investor qualification form. Now, as a reminder, this is not a solicitation for investors. As a disclaimer, this is not an offer to sell securities. Any person or entity must first be qualified by our company, and we are not licensed security dealers or brokers. And this presentation should be construed as informational and not as an advertisement soliciting for any particular purpose.